Motherfucking nailed it. I don't know what's going on back there. That was a nice little outro or end to that.
Someone's arm in that house, right? Oh, fuck no.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Critiqual Core Buildoff episode 1. Yeah, change the name. That's blinding. My God, who does tech on this show? Jesus, what a bunch of hacks. What a bunch of hacks. How's it going, guys? It's fucking Tuesday? It's Tuesday. I forget what day it is now. Everything is blurred into more than it was blurred before, which is bizarre because I didn't think it could get much more blurry, but it has. The reason we have changed the name very subtly, very slightly, here at the KotoKai Robo-Dojo Tuesday stream from the Four Horsemen Buildoff to the core, to the Critiqual Core Buildoff. Is because Critiqual Season 2 has started last Saturday. If you missed out on the show, please check out our good friend Chris's channel and watch that stream. 2 hours of enjoyment straight through. Anyhow, I got my kit in the mail. Thank you, the fine folks down at USA Gundam Store.
Hell yeah!
Bless you, wonderful people. If you guys want to buy more models down there, you can use my discount code or any of the other codes of the associated members of the stream and any other people that have codes through USA Gundam to save 10%. Thank you very much. So I will be working on this thing this evening. It should be pretty cool. I haven't built an HG in a very long time, and so that's fabulous. Anyhow, without any further ado, the peeps, the squad, the squidod. Guys, hey everybody, look, it's more people than just me. Everyone was just like staring at their screens diligently. I think there's a good work ethic this evening, right?
Yeah, we gotta get shit done, man.
Shut the fuck up. All right, hold on.
Consummate professionals.
Consummate.
Goddamn cat. All right. Back.
Cat, man.
I just wanted to meow for no fucking reason.
That was gnarls, bro. We got a whole bunch of people out there in the chat already. Let's say hi to everybody. Manny, what's up? Holding it down. How you doing? It's been a minute. Ty Furious.
No.
Full classroom today. Serious, sir. Ungawa's chilling. Zero Kai, how you doing? Yeah, I know my light was really rancid. I apologize. Miguel, how you doing as well? Richie Paul Carlson. Some hold the children's feet to some hot coals. No, that was a cat. Believe it or not, that was a cat.
That was a kitty cat.
Yeah, wildness, right?
That did not sound like a cat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, check out the. But you watched the replay. Nice. Next time, live stream if you can. If not, obviously they are available for rewatch anytime. White Paul's not in here.
White Paul's in here.
White Paul's not here. Hendren, what's going on? Colin, how you doing, man? Oh man, I haven't got a chance to use those kick-ass scribing templates, but every time I open the drawer and I look at them, I think to myself, God, I wish I could use those. Julius Dembski, how you doing, man? Good guy. What's up?
Good.
Whose cat was dying? Kyle's cat was dying.
No, he was alive and well, sadly. Doing his nightly rounds.
Well, you guys haven't seen and heard what I've been doing. We said kind of hello to the people in the chat. Let's say hello to the people that are here in the stream tonight, John Lynn.
Hi guys. I'm good. I'm actually working on things today. Actual things. I build. It's a thing.
What is it?
Working on a shield for, not a critical build just yet. I'd like to thank the people at Galactic Hobbies, though, for being Galactic Toys. I don't know why I said hobbies. That's just my brain today. Galactic Toys, I just ordered a kit for this critical build-off. I'm going to do something funky, like I normally do. But right now, I'm actually still working on the Four Horsemen build.
What?
A war lady right now.
Cool.
I don't know what else I'm really gonna do to her tonight. I've been working on this for past 2 hours.
Oh.
Taken out of context, that's a very creepy statement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Totally.
I've had enough of your shit.
We got weapons.
You're a
Tiny
weapon.
daggers.
You're a tiny dagger.
I sure hope I am. We got a spear, but it no longer kind of spears. I saw a bunch of pieces from my
That's a
Ava unit.
That's a spear of longingness.
Longinus.
It still is in my little whole universe I built up. It still is, but it's gonna be a different version.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So the spear of Conros or whatever, the other spear.
It's a
So
spirit long wireless. Come over
Well, there's
to my
two
house,
spears.
sit in my couch.
It's still a
but she's
spear
gonna-
longinus, except my take on it, if I can get it right. Because I plan to have. Actually, I think I might just turn my critical build into part 2 of my horseman build.
Oh
I
shit.
don't know yet. I don't know. But this is
we
what
we don't condone multitasking here. Sorry.
We don't condone.
paths I'm actually building. Don't ruin it for me.
Sure, I do contest that we multitask all the time around here.
All the damn time.
Have it been months since I built? Don't at me, okay? But yeah, no, this is what they're fighting over in my little universe when I get done with this. Because if you guys don't know, the Spear Longinus is supposed to give the power of 5 times the army the person already has to who has it.
Why are you talking shit?
Why are you talking? Go eat a burrito.
Oh dang.
No,
And
I'm
that's me
good.
for tonight.
Oh my god.
That's me.
That's me.
It's Julio, go eat a burrito.
You got it.
Burrito Supreme.
On my mark.
Taco Bell.
Taco
Get a Baja Blast with it.
You're a Baja Blast.
I'm having a very Baja Blast time right now.
Oh my.
Excellent, great.
What's
Thanks for showing up and hanging out tonight, John Lynn. I'm glad you're going to have a Baja Blast this fine Tuesday evening. Remember that Santa is watching from the North Pole very creepily. I did watch, so little mini segue, I did watch Fat Man with Mel Gibson.
Mm-hmm.
Have any of you seen this movie?
I feel like I have.
Nope.
It was released this year.
Oh, then I have not.
Yes. It was not what I expected it to be, and I kind of like it. I liked it. It was pretty good. I would recommend. It was a little darker and grittier, and still really doesn't take itself very seriously at the same time. It's also very good. Yeah, I like that movie.
Very dope.
For a weird newer
Mel Gibson?
take. Yeah, dude. It was that one where you were like, "What's this fucking movie, Mel Gibson, Fat Man?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a Santa movie."
Yeah.
But does it top the Damon Wayans classic Blank Man?
Oh, it's definitely nowhere near. It's not even the same category.
Okay, great. Just making sure.
Whole different ballgame. It's still serious. It's a serious. It's like a dark and gritty, semi-serious, but also nothing is serious. I don't know.
Meteor Man will tear up some Blank Man.
I need.
Just
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil anything.
I need you to shut your dirty whore mouth.
I need you to close your shitty slut mouth, you.
Go eat a burrito, Julio.
What's with you and burritos? Did you eat a burrito recently?
No.
What the fuck?
Go eat a burrito, man.
I'm good, thank you. Hard pass, John Wayne.
Hey, Neta, hooray! Wow.
Nathaniel.
Thank you.
Nathaniel.
Thank you, Pabs. You kick ass. Over on Twitch. What's up? How you doing? Welcome. Guy says, "Hola, Taco Hell. Nah, I'm good. Had my weekly round with diarrhea already. Thanks, though." It just depends. See, the thing about Taco Bell is it's a regional thing, whether or not it's good. I've discovered through my travels. So you just got to go with the locals. Ask the locals where they go. What's the taqueria? Where you're gonna go to get your, whatever you want. Whatever.
Necesito un horchata. Dame horchata.
They have horchata, then that's tight because it's really good.
Why are they so angry when they say it?
If you worry him, he's not. It's just
The level of desperation.
You're mistaking passion, the passion of the Latin blood, for anger. Do not get those two wrongs.
Yeah, Babs.
Speaking of passion of Latin blood, Kyle, it's been a while.
It is me. ¿Por qué?
At least half of you.
Okay. I had to change my camera angle because people kept asking me, "Why do you look so angry?" Because when I look when it's like this, which is a little better.
It's like Mr. Wilson in Home Improvement.
I kind of don't mind the angry Kyle.
Hey, Tim, you really got to take care of your kids and stop fucking around. Those injuries are just adding up on your medical bills. Hi guys, I'm drawing for the night. So, in my absence, I've picked up an oldish, newish hobby. Trying to get back into drawing.
Match.
I have like a sketchbook that I want to draw on every day, and of course, I'm going to show this for Miguel's sake. Of course, I've been drawing lewd women. Female study. I mean, I draw squares every now and then too. It's not all.
Circles. He likes some circles.
There was a square in there.
I draw squares.
I've always wanted to do figure drawing, and of course, when they're thick, they're more appropriate. I didn't get the memo that we're no longer doing the horseman build-off, so here's the last
Look at
time you
that.
see this guy.
Doing the horseman build-up. It's just that tonight I'm working on my. Look at that. Gorgeous.
I actually, before I went into the shadows for a indeterminate amount of time, I actually did some work on this guy. So I did these little details in the legs.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
And then I added some other armaments throughout. His shoulder got redone. Yeah. Added some of that to the shoulder. I mean, I had a moment of,
I like that.
of clarity and really kind of was in the mood and really kind of knocking things out for like a week or so. And then I took a really long break from it. But maybe I will get back into it in the next month or so.
Sure.
Maybe a while.
There's no timeline.
Well, no, I've got some stuff that came up that have taken me away from the workbench. So
That's
What
okay.
happens, my dude?
Totally okay. I feel you there, Tom.
yeah, Pat knows. Pat knows all too well.
Nat Hadiera says you're really talented, Cal.
Oh yeah.
What? Oh, thank you. I can't take credit for this. This is me following along from videos. I've been trying to draw it without the reference, and it's coming together. With time. I feel if I do this for a year, if I'm not good at it, then I wasn't trying. I mean, because I think anybody can draw. You just have to put the time and effort into learning the appropriate ways to draw so you can take what you want and make something of it. But I'm a strong advocate that this isn't something you need talent to do. You just need to put the effort in. Some people it's easier than others, but anybody can learn. You just gotta put the time into
Put
it.
in the time. Yeah.
So I figured, why not? It's been some years since I've actually like drawn, and I never really learned the fundamentals when I went to school for when I did art classes in school. So it's like, here's my chance of going back at it, trying to, yeah.
You got this, guy. You're doing great,
Cool.
man.
I like the mentality of going into it. Yes,
I'm having fun and just chucking away.
that's what's important.
Yeah. It's all about having fun.
Exactly.
So are you having a Baja Blast time right now?
No, I'm having a cherry Coke extravaganza.
Well,
No retort.
thank you for showing up and hanging out tonight, Kyle. It's awesome to hear
Oh,
that you're
thank you for having me. I missed you guys. It's been a
quick
quick minute.
away from the bench, though. It is the way it is.
Hey, I got other things I can work on in the meantime, so I'm not going to fret it. Plus, this doesn't have a dedreadline, so we're good.
I hope you're working on that ass. Getting them squats in, boy.
Yeah, drew an ass this morning. I'm going to be working on back stuff tonight, so yeah, asses will be drawn.
Yeah. Are you just going to do the female form, Kyle?
Yes, because I enjoy it. No, eventually I'll come down to the male form, but I think it's going to be similar on the building blocks. But I want to do more female-centric drawings, like full dressed up, head to toe, not just, the bare bone structure. I don't find the male body all that appealing.
It's harder to draw the male body compared to the female.
Not really.
I think it's probably proportionate as long as you know your anatomy.
It should be good. Hey Brian, this looks really phallic.
Oh, yeah, that's a penis.
It's one of the tanks. It's one of the tanks from the Sentinel. You like it?
Oh yeah.
If you look next to pads, there's a toothy. There's a wonky.
It's in my face. Oh, damn it. So wait.
It's coming for you, Kyle. It's coming for you, Kyle. You're choking. This is why I love you. Because you're a choker.
Wait, hold on. I got some hand sanitizers.
Yeah, Kyle's
There.
off my bed.
You get the scarred up workbench now. Happy?
Yay.
Happy?
No phallic members. Phallic gas tanks.
You gotta admit that was phallic.
What? It's a tank.
No, yeah, it was totally a tank. It was just phallic as hell.
It's a cock tank.
It was making Julio nervous.
Yeah, a little bit.
Felt,
A little
his
excited.
territory was getting encroached on. It's stressful.
You testing me, bro?
He's like, that's too big.
Dave B, it's here, hang on.
Julio's recovering. He's a recovering penis drawer.
Yeah, man.
It's
Drawing those veiny ones.
one of these tanks here, upside down, from the very back bottom of the Sentinel project. So those homemade tanks I made from the toothbrush covers. That's the back. So, if everybody was curious about what the heck that actually is, Julio. Penis. You have nothing to fear. You have nothing to fear.
You testing me, bro?
Hold up. Guy says, well, that doesn't work. The neptate on a core 1 is too loose. Got to build the core 2 now out of the U-Raven kit to make the neptate leg and foot armor work. Well, time to get working on it.
Does it not have the same connection? No, because I'll show it when.
I feel like there's a theme.
Yep. Tonight's theme has been set in motion.
Oh goodness! Well, before things get too ridiculous, Chris Pabs.
Hello. Hi. What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm rendering stuff. Hello. What was I gonna say? Thank you for having me tonight. It was great. Have a good night, everyone. No, wait. No, the wrong side of the show. First of all, I want to thank everybody who was at the first episode of season 2 of Critical Bills. Massive thank you. I thought it went pretty well. Even though there was only 3 of us, you guys made it very interesting. The great thing about that show is it's so engaging whenever you're watching it, because you can kind of talk about the bills with us and all that stuff. So yeah, it was really engaging. Yeah, and for those that didn't catch up or didn't get to watch it live, what the fuck is wrong with you? First of all, and second,
if I can catch it live, what's your excuse?
I had no electricity.
But episode 2 is happening December 19th, so just before Christmas, with a special guest, Bill Rushlam. So, if you guys want to see his thoughts, what Bill is all about, because we want to do a quick spotlight on Bill, and then I know he's gonna hate it, but I don't give a fuck. So, I think that'll be great. And then, the critical build-off stuff. I'm supposed to be building, but I'm trying to do stuff for the show right now. I will probably build at some point during the stream. But as you can see behind me, we're part of it. Right there. Boards are up. The tools are up there, but that side is empty. Maybe I should move things so you guys can see it better. But that's that's kind of what I've been doing most of the day.
Cool, awesome. Glad to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you
for coming. Man, last but not least but not last, the phallic master.
The phallic master.
You do look like you have a cock thing going on here. The theme is ever so evolving. Just a tip. Just a tip.
What's up, guys? Chuchulis. How goes the eve? I'm working on some things. I got some stuff brewing.
What are you working on, Julio?
I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
This is my kitchen right now.
It looks like your bedroom, bro.
It's both. It's both of them. I got a one-legged Jupiter right now. I've just been scribing details and whatnot into them. If it'll ever focus, ever in life.
Focus.
I love that KotoKai sticker. That's the problem. Yeah. The KotoKai sticker is so attractive.
Perfect.
I know.
That's a G.
I would love.
See, look at that. No KotoKai. Focus. Holy cow.
Well, I've been using this beautiful array of high Craig scribing.
Mad jealous. Soon I will use them.
Yeah, I bought those and my Facebook got hacked.
Oh yeah.
So,
what?
Yeah.
Remember I told you guys I went to go buy them through the shopping thing, and after that, that's when all the shit started happening. So that's my one finger I'm gonna point at. Not your fault, Craig. It's the website that was used. That's the website.
But describing jigs are really dope. I did notice that this pack came with an extra 5.5. I don't know why. I'm gonna keep it. I ain't sending this one back. This one mine.
He's just giving you some extra love.
Turns out that's the one that was bad quality and shouldn't be used.
That's the bootleg one, Julio. He actually
didn't pass the QC.
Some scribing tape, some pre-cut scribing tape. It's pretty dope. I've been using it. It's got good stickiness. Yeah.
Adhesion.
It's got good adhesion. I personally think it could be a little bit thicker, but that might just be me, and I got big paws.
Do you find yourself ramping?
No, not even. Just I think it could use a bit more of a guide to it. It leaves a good scribe, if you can see that.
Oh, yeah. I do see that.
But yeah, these are really nice. He sent me these to test out. Really, really good. I hope they hit the market soon, so you guys can have some fun with it.
Well, I haven't subscribed anything.
Oh, you're going to be scribing soon. So I just took this piece off soon. One piece, and I can apply it to another piece, and it'll definitely stick there. Like, there's good adhesion on these.
Nice.
Pretty easily, yeah. These are good things.
I need to get new scribing tape. My shit doesn't stick for the light of me. I hate that. Stupid fucking MadWorks tape.
MadWorks is a bit poo-poo. A bit poo-poo.
Yeah, I need some high Q tape.
I use diamond tape.
Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah, that's what I've been using lately, but I just hate having to cut it down.
Let me tell you guys some. Do I have here? Oh, dude, cool. So Simpro actually starting to test out scribing tape.
Oh, what's your take on it so far?
Can I have some?
So No. So from
You got a whole roll? You can't share some?
I'm gonna send them to you. I'll stick them to the envelope and I'll send some to you.
All right, there you go.
I
need at least 5 strips. Just 5 strips.
I did use it before I moved. So I used it very briefly on the Quanta. So I did some custom scribes on like just little bits and pieces, like just to test it out.
Wait, Paps, repeat that. You did custom work on a resin kit?
What?
It's just a repaint. What?
Applying one piece of resin to any piece of plastic, instant custom. Like as soon as it touches the plastic, you open that box of resin. That shit is custom.
I ain't
okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure it out.
But yeah, from what I can tell, they're really good so far. This is the 0.3. I want to say. I think it's the 0.3.
Nice.
Or the 3mm one.
I'll just stick on Curve Surfaces.
Pretty good. So the thing that I saw, I also have some high Q tape. Right.
Yeah, because your experience is high Q is pretty good. So how does it compare?
Yeah. So high
against
Q,
that,
and then Simpro, and then this is MadWorks.
Yeah.
So the Simpro ones are really like they're a little bit thinner. I feel like than the high Q. But it doesn't mean that you can't get a good scribe from it. As long as you're not applying too much pressure, and obviously, applying too much pressure means you're going to be slipping and sliding everywhere.
Yeah.
Let the chisel do the work.
Let it glide, man. Let it glide.
But yeah, from what I can tell, so like for curved surfaces, this worked perfectly fine. It was very flexible, very pliable, and yeah, I have no idea when he's releasing these. If he's releasing them, but he wanted my feedback. I gave him feedback, and he hasn't gone back to me since.
That's the conundrum with Simpro stuff. He's got all these great products in production or in prototype, and I'm like, oh, I want this, but it's not available to your everyday folk yet.
What a lot of people don't realize is Simpro is a one-man operation.
It's just June. It's just June.
Yeah, it's just June. So all of these, like the USA Gundam nippers that you guys are using, all him just sharpening that stuff by himself. And he's
by hand, right?
By hand, yeah. He's not machining it. Well, obviously, like he's having it manufactured in the factory, and then they bring it to him. He tests all of them and then sharpens them further, and then sends them to Adam for shipping.
Yeah, it's not a user error, by the way, on that MadWorks tape. The adhesion on it sucks. I could have a clean part, no grease, no dust, nothing, and even after just sticking once, you can have it move and jar. It doesn't hold well the parts. And the thing about it, it's not all a MadWorks tape. It's certain thicknesses. The thinner stuff tends to stick a little better than the thicker tape. So if you have like a 5mm versus the 3mm, I've actually seen better results with the 3mm, even though it's still not the best that I've experienced with guide tape. It's better than the 5mm, oddly enough.
Yo, Guy, so this is the connection part for the Core 2, and this is a Core 1 or Jupitive piece. Like, these should all be the same. That inner peg and this joint here, all that should be the same. I don't know why it's loose on you. That sucks.
I think he was saying it was like the frame, the gap between the frame or something.
Like in here? Because this is a Core 2 and a Core 1 uni, so...
I don't know.
They're all...
He said there was something that was visibly... like noticeable, but he said the connection seems similar. So I don't know. Scroll up in the chat and see.
No. He recently said, where the fuck was it? Core 1 slightly smaller, only slightly. The connector inside is the same. Just the gap between the armor and the joint is very apparent. So yeah, that's what Julio was saying.
Yeah. So it connects right. There's just other issues.
Okay. I was lost on that one. Like life.
So Davey's asking, are the scribing guides by High Craig available for market? They are available at his store. But I mean, you also have the option of, I believe, either 3D printing them or creating your own. So Tim Childamecca has guides of making guides or jigs, and then also Colin High Craig has 3D files if you are if you have a 3D printer available to you.
They're all great. They really are.
So the I was saying I've only used smaller Madwork scribing tape, 3mm, and haven't had any issues. The thing I just threw back there was 3mm.
Yeah, they're not the greatest, man.
No.
I bought one 3mm, and I used all of it, not getting what I wanted, so
And I
I'm not
mean,
using it.
if you guys are in a bit of a bind, then these work perfectly fine too.
Yeah, Dymo
Yeah,
tape.
Dymo?
Go to Target,
Dymo.
grab some Dymo tape.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But you can see how long ago I used these.
Yeah, right.
It's got some dust on it.
I got a 3-pack like 3 years ago, and I still have 2 and more than a half rolls.
Oh yeah, I got 2 rolls, and I've been chipping away at one recently. I was doing some scribe work on the Horseman, and I was like, oh, I'll just use the Dymo tape. I'm done fucking around with this Madwork stuff. I was like, and yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie.
It works.
Still works.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like that you can, like, because here on the backpack, not sure which side, this side, you see that box? That's Dymo tape. I just cut the diameters of the box and then just scribed around it. It's, it's good for having blocked out shapes, and you scribe around it rather than taping out the outside of the pattern. So, I mean, you can really get some use out of it that you don't normally get out of other scribing tapes. So yeah, always recommend having it in your bag of tricks.
The tricks of bags.
Trips on the bags, because they're all over the place.
There you go.
The only negative I have about Dymo tape is it leaves a residue. Yeah. It's not consistent, but there are times I'll get like a little residue, so just gotta clean it off. No worries.
It's fucking high grade kids, Pabs, motherfucker. Why do I let you talk me into this shit?
Not only just a regular high grade, a small high grade, a 1-for-1 mini.
I did tell you that these. So the thing I couldn't get over was how small they are. But
He's a small boy.
good potential, great potential.
Yeah, really.
All
I
right.
gotta get back to working on mine.
This core is the same size as the thumbnail.
You can make yourself bigger. That's right, it's bigger. It's KotoKai Buildoff, and it's raring to go.
Yeah, there's the intro music.
That's a little boy.
It is a little boy. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, I've built the same thing as you have. I have the Animal Rise. Thank you, Z. And
I'm bigger than you.
I mean, you can go some Hue Creation stuff and make a perfect grade if you want to.
Yeah, that dude.
Quiet. I don't have time for that. I'm trying to burn an old thing that I already have, as well as use a little bit of a new thing. Try something fun.
It'll be fun, man. You'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be fine. I'm fine. I'm play upset. This is actually gonna be pretty fun, and I don't mind building the small kits. I just have a hard time with them because I have these big, meat hooks. So Julio knows. Kyle knows. Probably you know that. John Lynn knows. She's a fucking box.
Is that a small part or a huge thing? It's both, man. It's both.
One day I'm gonna say fight me, Brian, and somebody's gonna deck me right in the face.
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Yes.
Yeah.
Manny knows. He builds all sorts of high grades and shit too. So,
damn it.
it's just because I've been working with my hands the last handful of days. They're sore, so I'm whining. Yep. I own it though. I own my bitch stance.
I don't know where the hell I put. God damn it. I got these little metal scribing guys. I don't know where the fuck I put them.
What kind were they? Were they the what are these fuckers? I think these are Hasegawa. No, they're not. They're fucking no, these are Hasegawa.
Oh no.
Yeah.
These are metal edge parts. These are metal edge parts I have from them. I don't know where the scribing guys are.
Oh yeah, the ones with the box cutouts and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty good. The wave.
Yeah, there it is.
This is
that
another,
Yeah.
it's another USA Gundam Store Simpro thing.
Yep.
Oh, fabulous. Fucking slaying it, you sags.
Yeah, they're coming out with a whole bunch of stuff. So this should be.
I was talking about these guys.
Oh, those are great too.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Those are tried and tested.
Yeah, I've got a few of those as
Hasagawa.
well. Stick those bad boys with some tape to your model, and
There's your Hasagawa logo embossed in the. They're tight. I got rid of myself. Cool. All right.
Hendren says, Julio, they make spin blades as well.
Yeah, I need to get me some spin blades, man.
Oh, I don't have those out. Never mind.
I have those.
I have the
Picked
round
them up
ones.
at Galactic last time I was out there.
Well, I was going to say,
Nice Galactic
Simpro also coming out with, or they tested some spin blades.
Interesting. I want to try some flat ones. I have round ones that I bought off of Zach. They're like, I don't know, Mr. Hobby or whatever. Zach Aurelius. Zach. Yeah, that's Zach. Not Zach. From Galactic Toys in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
We got all this styrene.
Man, I can't wait until we can travel again. Then I can go out to the Midwest and visit my family and then all of like the, people that I've gotten to know better and become closer friends with. I look forward to this time.
And we'll get there. We'll get there.
Someday.
Yep. Vaccinations right around the corner, guys.
Yeah, well, yeah.
In fact,
9-year-old British lady.
We did test trials over the weekend when I was down for drill to see if we could handle the flow of people getting vaccinated, because we might open up our borders to the public, so we can have a nice little place for all of central Indiana to come and get shots. They started working on the procedure of what they would do protocol-wise of monitoring people that get the shot. So that was kind of interesting. I did find out, though, that one of the shots has to be stored in negative 80 degrees.
Damn.
When it thaws, it has a quick, it goes bad quickly. Yeah, exactly. Quick shelf life. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
That is pretty wild, man. Negative 80.
Yeah.
Liquid. It's colder than liquid nitrogen. No.
Yeah. So only few hospital centers are going to be able to support that. So that's going to be kind of taxing on where the vaccine is going to be administered.
So is it the Moderna or the Pfizer one? It's the Pfizer one.
I think Pfizer. And then even then, you have to get a booster 3 to 4 days after your initial shot. Or if you don't get it, then you
got to go twice.
Yep.
Some shit.
If it means getting vaccinated correctly, I guess. But I don't know. I'll wait until a couple people get it before I worry about getting it myself.
They said,
bingo.
That to clear the day after you get it. You're going to be fucked up for a day.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because they don't know how people are going to respond to it either. If they have allergies or different reactions.
Yep. It's going to be wild, man. It's going to be a wild couple of months.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty common for vaccinations, though.
Yeah.
Like when they did the H1N1, they had a bit of a fucking folly during the whole first administering of it.
They didn't test run the polio vaccine. They kind of just dumped it out there.
Oh, it fucked a bunch of people up too, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's still a little better than dying from polio.
True.
You're right.
I know I'm true.
I know I'm true. That's Joel. Stupid.
Go eat a burrito.
Word. There it is.
Whoop.
The Mandalorian.
The
The red
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Hi, Jake.
Mandaronian.
Keep it on him.
What's up, brother?
I'm just here to tell Jay to get off the stream.
This man's bokeh. Look at this man. This man's bokeh right now.
It's a good camera.
I really wanted to take a minute to test. So the capture card that I'm using to run this camera was $11.
What?
Oh.
I wanted to test it out. That's why I busted out. Yeah, $11. $11.
That's
Wow.
Very good. Is that good?
Yeah,
11
right?
doll hairs.
I mean, it's telling me 720p, but it's supposed to run at least 1080.
Well, I mean,
Looks cool.
StreamYard is default 720. That's as high as it goes.
Oh, there you go.
So
So
it's perfect. Yeah.
So I wanted to test it, and it looks like it works. Audio's coming through, video's coming through, and
Yo, send a link.
forget the link. I'll send you one.
$11. I got you, bruh.
Oh,
No, so I've been
Miguel.
looking to try and capture my camera. So
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I'll send you one, Brian. But hi, everybody.
we'll make sure it's compatible. But yeah.
Hello, Dr. Nick.
Oh,
No waste.
uh,
No waste.
yeah. Hi, Doc. No, it's compatible with pretty much anything. I didn't even bother checking if my camera was going to work with it. As long as it's not a webcam or even a webcam, I guess it'll work. It's HDMI through USB 2.0. So it'll work.
Jonathan Velasquez says uglier in HD.
I don't know who Jonathan Velasquez is, but
Welcome to the stream.
You'd be
I mean,
wrong, Jonathan.
Welcome.
Go eat a burrito, Jonathan.
Move that finger closer. Get that bokeh working.
yeah, let me show it to you in high def.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Look at that focus. That was a clean focus right there.
Him bigger. That's why he's bigger.
Anyway, I'm kidding.
Right.
Looks like
It's almost the same size as the first digit of the thumb.
There you go.
Not quite.
You got this.
is this the
It's a
Mach?
growing.
Is this the Mach K that you're working on?
No, that's the
It's
Anima
as tall
Ride.
as the first digit of my pinky.
Oh, yeah, the HG. The
Yeah,
HG,
Anima
okay.
Rise as tall as the first digit of my pinky. I'm gonna make another drink.
It's a tiny boy.
Manny McDeal says, "How is your hand mad white in HD? That man's hands are ashy as fuck."
My actually, that's the color of my skin in real life. My lighting is really shitty. I'm only
It's like that's
tan.
actually me.
Yeah, I'm only tan like right here. The core build-off. Yeah, I didn't realize that we changed it to the core build-off, but I'm here. I did
Where you
start.
been? Where you been, man?
Oh,
What
man.
are you working on? What you working on?
I'm working on this, actually. I've got a couple projects going, but I'm working on this guy.
Who the fuck? That's pretty dope. I like the origins.
Yeah, and I guess you can build it like as an early type or a middle type. So it's pretty cool. I've got the torso done so far, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
Nick,
I've
what's
also
up with you?
been testing out the Leviathan
Oh, what the fuck is that?
while working on this. It's a metal file from Diversifying.
Where'd you buy that from? I've been wondering where they're selling their stuff.
I got this bad boy
I like their
from
Vice.
USAGundamstore.com.
Vice is not out yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's actually
you fucking sponsored guys. Get out of here with your free give.
Yo, talk to them. They'll sponsor
Your
you,
pre-order giveaway.
bro. Talk to them.
the cool thing is it actually
don't know Brian
with a
like
little dusting brush
Adam.
as well.
Adam Ryan.
And it's actually it's like solid steel. It's
I mean, I know you, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, it's really nice. It's really
It's been
nice.
used. What the fuck? You got a used
so
copy?
it's like a glass file, but it's a steel file.
Yeah, exactly. I'm using it on this Origins kit, Kyle. All right.
No, you got gypped, dude. You got a used version.
Ultimate Hobby Files. That's what it's called. It's pretty awesome. I'm liking it so far.
Yo,
Righteous.
who did you touch to
I'm a
get
file
that?
guy.
I'm sorry, what?
Who did you touch to get that?
I
His wallet.
Yeah.
Shut up,
mom. Your mom.
That's your number.
Miguel says, "Hey, Kyle, use the code GunpluMelly10 to get 10% off."
Why would I use Gumplemelly 10 when I can use Team Awful?
You see, Mom.
Yeah.
Ronan sent,
I am a cultured man, but there are certain things I just don't watch on YouTube.
What about on IG?
And I'm going to leave it at that, guys.
If you watch it on IG, you'd know that their gamer tag is Booty Sweat.
Booty sweat.
That's yeah. Melly's story today. She got some game and it was like, hey, who wants to play with me? My gamer tag is Booty Sweat, which is from
Oh my god.
Tropic Thunder. Thunder.
Wow.
So,
That's great. I had no idea.
yeah, so I'm working on that,
Cool.
and I'm also working on a 148 A10 Warthog.
Ooh.
Kind of.
Oh, straight up A10. Straight up.
Yeah, the A10, which is probably one of my it's like my second or third favorite plane. Kyle knows what's up.
That's one of my faves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
How are they
saw
in
one land
How are they in
after getting
A7?
bullets blasted into it.
I'm sorry, what?
How are they in A7, Z?
How are they in 8.7?
Ace 7, Ace Combat 7.
Oh, I've not played.
He's not played.
Yeah, I've not played.
You haven't cracked it yet?
Before.
Because I own it for the 1, and I'm gonna set up the 4 soon. I have yet to do it because I'm busy. And
When you
suck.
do it, you can teach me how to play that game, and we'll play.
Did you guys forget that Z doesn't play any of the games he owns? He gives them to me so I can play them.
It's like, yeah, I bought this game, guys. I can't wait to play it. And then the next thing you know about it, I gave it away. I don't know where it's
And then you see it in my mailbox. He's like, Kyle, how was that game? Let me know how that game was. I'm like, but you bought it.
It's people like me that created this platform called Twitch for y'all to get rich off of. Here's the game. I want to watch you play.
Oh, I forgot about that Al Pacino. God, so good.
So actually, Miguel says, he should be finished by the weekend. And I know I mentioned this earlier, then Pab stopped me. So what is the plan for the YJL? Are we all doing it together?
I'm still waiting to get my base kit.
Yeah.
I am in a swap with the man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in limbo. You guys can start without me because I work fast. So
Right.
I have to build 2, so I need to get started.
plus I got a lot of other shit on my plate.
And doesn't Chooch?
Yeah,
Say-
go ahead.
Chooch
That's what I'm saying. Go
Boss
ahead.
need
Start.
one?
Don't wait for me because it's gonna take time for that. Just the way
I don't have one.
You don't have the kit, or you don't have the base kit.
I don't,
He doesn't have any.
both.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
have both.
Okay.
We're not
Manny
part of the Cool
does.
Kids Club.
So Manny does, though. Manny does, right?
I think he might have. I don't know. There's a few oddballs that got it.
Okay. Well, whenever, I think Miguel is ready to go in a week, maybe. So I'll.
Yeah, he's almost done with that wound work that he's working on.
Yeah. So I'll
Get
get it
started,
out.
Miguel. Get it started. Get it
I-
going.
I got the base kit out, and I haven't even snapped that yet. So I'm like, should I clean the resin first, or should I start building the base?
Build the base.
Do the base. Because then you can see how you have to do fitment stuff if necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, the Vertica is coming. All right, PS, get another PS subscription. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll start that. I'll put the other stuff away and I'll start that.
Yeah, so I've now stuck this one piece of the High Craig scribing tape to 3 different parts. and got a good scribe out of it. This is some good shit, man.
Slut.
I think
Around.
you should send Julio a crab jacquard so that he can finally focus on things that he's actually wanting to
For sure, but does Julio have a regular camera?
It finally worked. Look at it. Good job, Julio.
Julio, do
Thank
you
you.
have a DSLR?
No,
Oh,
I won't.
never mind.
Never mind.
Send him one of your Sonys.
Don't buy it right now. I don't even have my own Sonys. Like my brother took one.
I remember.
And he won't give it back. And
Yeah,
I've got one left. But don't buy them right now.
Call your brother a
Any-
motherfucker. He's your brother,
right? Anybody in the market for a DSLR or any kind of camera, don't buy them right now.
It's ridiculous.
At least not used. If you're looking to buy a new one, go buy a new one. If you have the budget, but if you're trying to buy like a used cheapo one,
pretty much stay away from eBay unless you're going to sell shit.
Exactly.
Because things are way overpriced because of COVID.
Yeah, like the A6000 is now officially discontinued. There's a brand new at $600. The cheapest you can find it for is $400. Used. It's like a 10-year-old camera. A A5100, which is like a 12-year-old camera, is like $350. It's
because when I got my NX6, I think I paid $140 for it. Really good condition. Mm-hmm. Now you're probably gonna see it for like $240.
Oh yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Oh dude, the world is shutting down after Cyberpunk drops, bro.
I know. See, that's all they had to do to encourage quarantine was release Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Second lockdown? Hold off. Let's delay this game and then we'll do it at the same time and then we'll have to worry about it.
Yeah, very much so.
I mean, from the reviews I'm watching and listening or reading, it's a shorter game than a lot of people expect it to be.
Gun to a Paul.
Yeah, there was they said it was like 27 hours.
Yeah,
of gameplay
I was looking at pricing computer parts.
Hold on.
No, thank you.
What, of the main campaign? No way.
Hey, Paul, what up?
Yeah, the main campaign is 28 hours. And
right.
Oh, you know they're going to do DLC for that to get the gameplay going after people fucking blast through it in one day.
There's like 10 different gangs, and you can join them all. And then like bigger main factions. It's gonna be ridiculous playthroughs, you know.
Is it like all online? I haven't looked at any of this. I've looked at the images.
First game
I feel like you guys are in for a bit of a disappointment.
Why?
This whole play it your way nonsense. I've been sold that shit for 15 fucking years. There's no such thing as play it your way games yet. Cyberpunk 2077 isn't going to be the one to redefine that genre either. Sorry, guys, but
Keanu
play Witcher.
Keanu,
did you play The Witcher?
I didn't.
The Witcher. I mean, you're still Geralt, and you have to play the storylines and whatnot, but you can build him the way you want.
Oh, I hear there's like a shit ton of fucking side quests to that. Yep, especially in the one Italian DLC, the Wine Blood one.
Yeah, bro, the side quests intermingle with each other and the main story. Like, it's wild. Yeah. It really is wild.
But the thing about it, though, is like, take it from someone who played WoW. Side quests are just the same shit with a different skin. You start to read the story and be like, oh, I'm doing the same thing, but in a different area.
WoW's different, man. WoW's different.
It's not. It's the same. I'm just using WoW as a
from the evil warlock who was enslaved the local township. Okay.
The problem with WoW is, I mean, you're getting a lot of fetch quests and kill so and so and kill number. With games like The Witcher and Cyberpunk, they're able to tell a completely different story from the main story just from the side stories themselves.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying the side stories aren't going to be entertaining story-wise, but if you read past the story, you'll realize it's almost the same shit in a different location.
I mean, that's like, every game, right?
Assassin's Creed did the same fucking shit, and they're still doing the same fucking shit where it's the same principle. Oh, kill this historic figure. Okay, now go to this part of Jerusalem. Kill this historic figure. I mean, I've been watching the gameplay for the Vikings one. It's a great game, but it is the same. You start to see, you're like, wow, he's doing the same shit.
Playing the Viking. Yeah, she's doing it right now. I watched some shit earlier today where she was running around on a side quest with this homegirl, and they had ate some mushrooms. Or no, they went down into a room where these mushrooms were burning, and everything got all real weird and wavy. And then the chick started teleporting. There was a giant white stag that was talking to the guy, and then shit kept jumping. It was really like, it was fucked up and awesome at the same time. It was like really cool. So
I'm not saying that you're not going to get a good game out of these games. I'm just saying the whole concept of play it your way, it doesn't exist. Like, you get a great story out of this. Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be a phenomenal story playthrough. But after 28 hours, you're not going to have shit to fucking do. Even with side quests, you're going to realize the side quests are probably maybe pretty story-based heavy. But after a while, you're like, it's like after finishing watching a show. You could watch the let's see, what's a show that has a branch off from it? Vampire Diaries, the main saga. And then they have the originals. After season 3 of the originals, you're just like, I don't really care to watch the last 2 seasons. It's the same shit.
Kyle, which game hurt you? Tell me which game hurt you. Which game hurt you?
The fact that Half-Life 3 doesn't exist, that's what hurt me.
Wow.
To me, Cyberpunk looks
Fucking
like
Gabe.
it's a newer version of San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto. I mean,
Yeah.
Future San Andreas?
Yeah, whatever.
I'm sure the story is going to be a
That's
little more etched out and in depth though.
There is a how many years is it of storyline? Because Cyberpunk is not a new game.
No,
Yeah,
it was a RTS.
No, it was
like,
a
Fallout and all that.
it was a
it
DOS text game for a while.
Yeah, to start.
Well, yeah, it was the text game, and then the RTS. That was like the most recent one with when Warcraft and all those were running. That was, I think, they did that one with like Fallout kind of thing, and then they kind of.
It's gonna be great, man.
yeah,
I'll tell you that.
it'll be fun. I don't have a PS5 yet because Kyle doesn't have a Next Exchange account. So
It's coming out. It's coming out on PS4 if you still want to get it on PS4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
gonna
get
be
both
coming out
systems.
I'm gonna wait, man, because I'm trying to buy a new TV too. Like my old TV, my current TV now has a giant line in the middle. So I was researching TVs. I was like, what's gonna be kind of affordable, but also work with like a PS5 or Xbox.
An
There was some
LG.
good
So I actually found out
It's an LG.
knocking. That's what I'm knocking, man.
I'm gonna get a TCL. So I was doing a lot of research, and
Samsung.
this TCL, the 6 series, the R35 6 series and 75. Hey, dude, it's only $1,500. It's a QLED.
Z, as somebody who worked Geek Squad when they were selling TCLs like crazy, don't get a TCL.
But that's way back then. Now apparently they're amazing.
They are amazing now, Pabs.
I
Z did the research.
Yo, Pat,
Listen,
maybe you
they're
can
all
help
the
me on
same
this one.
if I buy
Maybe you
Samsung,
can help me on this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use I do use my TV as a second screen for my computer,
Mhm.
but when I'm streaming video, the feed cuts out. Everything goes black here and there. I don't know. It might be an HDMI thing, but I'm not too sure.
I mean, so you have what TV is it? What are you running, and where do you have it plugged in?
I have a LG. Let me see. Hold on.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
yeah. But I do want to get that 65-inch LG OLED. But it's
With your true blacks.
My video card.
stop shitting on everything, Kyle.
I'm just making it real.
My video card's a NVIDIA 2080 Super.
Okay, and is it actually
nice.
plugged into that, or is it plugged into your motherboard?
It's plugged into.
Are you one of those guys?
No, it's plugged into my video card.
Okay, and then your regular monitor is plugged into it via HDMI or DisplayPort.
DisplayPort.
Okay. So are you dragging a video over to it, or what are you doing?
Yeah, or like I'll open, say, a video game in it, all right?
Okay.
And it'll stop. It'll just go black for a second and then come back and then go black for a second.
What is your resolution on your second monitor? Like, did you set it up to be what it should be?
Yeah, as a computer screen, yeah. And
No.
it's,
Like, what is the display properties of it? Like, when you go edit or display settings, like it'll give you the option to modify the options of display 1 and display 2. Now, which do you have the settings as it should be for that TV?
Yeah, I do. It's at 3840 by 2160.
Okay.
And it's I can stream HDR video through it. That's all the real settings they give me.
So, and then when you open the game, it just doesn't do anything. Just goes.
No,
to black.
it'll open and I can play it, but like here and there, it'll go just black screen and come back.
It sounds like a HDMI issue.
Yeah, it sounds like you're kidding.
I bought a 10-foot cord just to do this shit.
But it sounds
Maybe
like
you just need to update your drivers.
Yeah, it's either the connection to the cable or the cable itself. Because one of mine was doing the same thing where it would just go black.
Yeah.
And it would be because something shook and that connection is so loose now that it goes black. And as soon as I tap it again, boom, it comes right back. What is so Hendren is saying Spider-Man 3 rumors? What are the rumors?
Oh yeah, so
Alfred
Molina is back as something in Spider-Man 3.
Doc Ock. He's coming back as Doc Ock.
It didn't say. He just said that he was back.
I heard it was coming back as Doc Ock.
Like in the movie, yeah. In the movie.
Yeah.
I've also
heard Manny. I heard Spider-Man's going to be in it.
Try putting it in rice.
Maybe that'll work.
I
didn't think about the refresh rate though, Chris.
This thing back here, that's a 34-inch curved.
It's gorgeous, dude.
Yeah, I'm staring at a 32-inch. Not as big as these, but
yeah, I've yet to play any games on it though.
Guys, this is a 17-inch. Touchscreen laptop.
But I wish I would have got the smaller one with the 4K. I wish I would have got the smaller one with the 4K. Then I wouldn't have to worry about a TV.
Kyle, mine's 15.5. It's like a 6-year-old Dell laptop.
What up? What up, Michael Dawson? What up, Squee? Yeah, dude. Like, but I guess there are other rumors too, where all 3 of the Spider-Mans are going to be back. Like,
I'm pretty sure they've either confirmed that they are back or.
Well, isn't that some Spider-Verse shit though? That's some Spider-Verse shit.
Yeah, the second one's coming out, right?
See, Squee says we have to adjust the refresh rate /hertz on the PC side.
Yeah, I think I have it like at $120, and that's probably not good. I put it down to 60.
Probably a 60. Yeah.
I mean, probably.
I mean, my TV can perform.
Harlem? Oh, the Bronx. Harlem?
What's that?
The Bronx. Sorry. He's in the Bronx.
Bronx. Yes.
Yeah.
Bronx is in Harlem, right?
Nah, he's in the Bronx too.
He's also in the Bronx.
Yeah, they in the Bronx together.
Are they like?
Oh,
do they know Jenny?
Yeah, they're together.
Do they know Jenny from the block?
No.
I did get a sweet deal on a 43-inch Samsung today, guys.
Oh, hell yeah, guys.
I bought it for the office / guest bedroom.
Yeah.
Hey.
So,
nice.
When time goes on, I'll have it as my playing TV while I'm in there building and shit.
Cool. Can you have it play the live stream behind you while you're on it?
No, it's gonna be in front of the work, it's not behind the how yours is set up.
Yeah, actually,
my TV's above my shit.
And what I'll do is I'll put my camera on the bed behind the desk, facing, and then I would just do a little thing.
Do the John Lynn? You perform the John Lynn?
Over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How you doing, Jay?
John Lynn is studying for her exam, it looks like.
Building right now.
Actually, I'm waiting on a professor email because I noticed something was off in the rubric for the final essay.
If something's off, John, then you need to throw it away because it's expired.
Yeah, it stinks.
I'll just throw my whole essay away.
Disease.
Well, on the rubric for the rough draft, it's
best before dates. I'm not a joke.
Michael has a question.
What up, Mike?
I'm thinking of painting the frame and the FAS and the MGX at the same time. Am I crazy? Actually, I don't think that's crazy at all. Frames are doable, and I think that's pretty smart.
Nah, you smoking
Get
crack.
this shit out of the way so you can focus on the armor.
Don't do it.
So I do wanna show off some resin news real quick.
Oh yeah, but Miguel, 65-inch TV to play Family Guy. 12.
Uno momento, por favor.
It's a question that he asked me. I'm scribing in some symbols for war on the little war build.
Oh yeah, what is it good for?
Hands on the night.
Who? Say it again.
It won't focus. It won't
Yeah,
focus. But it's a symbol for Mars.
Woo!
Yes, Michael Dawson. Yes.
What the fuck
Ooh.
is that, dude?
This is a mix of the Barbatos and the what is that Build Fighters kit?
The purple.
The denial, right?
Was it the denial? The
No,
one,
I don't know. The purple one, yeah.
yeah, the purple one.
Looks a heck of a lot like it, right?
What the hell? I like it.
Yeah, it's sexy.
It's Becky with the good hair.
Yeah.
Good hair.
The good hair. Wow.
And on top of that, there's also this is Double Zeta from Friday, which is a new company.
That's not a
Great.
custom at all. That's not custom at all.
It is not apparently. Mm-mm.
No, if you put resin on parts, that's basically Bandai.
That's basic Bandai. Give it a pretty paint job.
Hey, all right.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
It's pretty cool. And then I think Z, you like this next couple right here. This next
Yo,
one.
what was that
right here.
GM that was up there?
Oh, that was the 51 GM.
Ooh, it's for the RG.
Right?
It's for the RG Amatsumina, yeah.
Where's Paul? Paul, are you still out
Get
there?
out of
Check
here.
it out.
Paul is in the chat.
That's
Oh,
fire, dude.
There.
I like that.
Bro,
Another
that's,
ashtray.
yeah, that's real nice.
Yeah, Model Legend, Model Legend, I think,
is in the ashtray.
are a pretty good 1/144 scale resin designer team.
Yeah, and it's not a lot of resin, so it's not going to be too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a $40 probably.
Yeah, that sword is fire.
I like this sword.
Is that just the sheath?
Does it
comes out?
mount to the forearm
Yeah,
too?
I don't know if it mounts to the forearm or not.
Scroll up. I thought I saw it. And had it like a. I'm not sure if it's leaning up there. Or if it was. Okay, yeah, right there.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Sweet.
I like that.
Yeah, that's dope.
I'll need to buy 2 of those
I have an RG.
to make it symmetrical.
I'm about to do something to that. That's dope.
And then there's also, what else is there? Right here, which is like, I don't know if you guys are even interested in this, but the Hyper Mega Bazooka launcher for the RG new, or High new, I guess, whenever that comes out.
Oh, tight.
Heavy weapon systems.
Hyper Mega.
That's pretty tight. Oh, yeah, it's coming out. So they announced that.
Mouse is late.
Paul already ordered it.
Yeah,
It's big. It's a big.
that's a big.
And then the last thing I'll probably show real quick is, what is it? What were you guys wanted to look at?
The GM.
The GM? Oh, this is the 51 Jim.
That looks fucking
resin.
nice.
Oh, I like that. That's really
That
cool.
looks fucking real nice,
I
bro.
like what they did
like
with the shield.
Yeah, it's a better take.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When does that drop?
This should already be out. I'm gonna say.
Ooh.
What?
Hey, guys.
Interesting.
Christmas
How much
is
is it?
coming out.
Right
I
on.
have no idea what the price is.
Jim Spartan.
Yeah, so this is a refurbished or like a redesigned version of the 51 Jim. There's also another version of it right here actually, but this one's I don't know about the color.
No, I like the other one.
I don't know about those colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do something to that.
Finally, there is this SH Studio.
Zaki.
Look at
Matsunaga.
that.
Zaki. Oh, that's dope.
Ooh, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the thickness. It's a good thickness.
Yeah.
It is a perfect grade. So
That's a perfect grade.
Yeah.
See, what's wild to me is if you think about it, the regular perfect grade Zaku's like legs are super ridiculously long,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and this looks so much better.
I like that there's a lot of dress-up kits for the Zaku perfect grade Zaku, like the Dom and everything.
You can give it symmetrical shoulders. Is that what the first picture was? Because that's what I like.
First picture, yes.
Right? You can give it the
Yeah,
nice.
the two shoulders. Yeah, it's super nice. Yo, Pabs, did you hear anything about the Wing Gundam PG conversions?
Yes, I did see some news about it, and I don't know, man.
No, I just heard about it. I didn't look into it at all.
There's no like real images of it. Like there's like a graphic, but anything that uses that Wing Zero perfect grade frame is gonna be not great.
Oh, is it a doodle frame?
Yeah, it's not a great frame, dude. It's I mean, it's not even that it's bad. It's just it's old and yeah, man.
3,700 years old.
No, I think it's
No, it's 42 Z. Come on.
I think it's like 20.
Yo, Pabs, there was a Curios on that previous page.
It's like one of the first PGs, right?
Yeah,
You're talking about this guy right here.
Yeah. What is that?
This is a model bingo Harut boosters.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
But there is a Curios conversion coming out, like a detail up.
Those legs look real nice. Make Goose.
Can you guys put up Miguel's comment on the screen? I need to address this, Miguel. I know someone in the chat like a couple of episodes ago said it that I had one. I do not have one. I do not have a fortune now.
Need to squash these rumors.
Yeah.
You guys see this movie?
But if I did have one,
Ooh.
So this is I can't remember the name of that kit that just came out, like 250. It's like a 172 scale, something. Everybody's going nuts over it. I can't remember the name, but this is their follow up to it. This is the Alpha Boxer because it's got big arms.
Nice.
Is it the GP?
GPO3.
It's like GPO3.
Yeah, something like that.
Or 4. One of the two.
One of those.
Tyrannosaurus.
No, it's not a Tyrannosaurus. It's let me actually. I think
Is it Frantis?
No, it's called the what is it? The Rodoms 172 scale RX-78 GP03 Raz 30.
03.
Yeah, Paul's got it.
Oh, it's different. It's not Mechanical. Right, you got you.
No, this is Rodams. But they take the same kind of design philosophy.
Yeah, I think Paul did this.
Also, Stormbringer.
Yeah, I think Paul did this.
Nice. I need to get an original Stormbringer.
I think I have one. No, I don't. I have the other one. The
White Paul.
Dominance. The Dominance.
Oh, the Dominance. Well, the Dominance is pretty cool too.
Yeah, Rodoms is the company.
Man, Gunpla Paul is on top of it. He knows.
Also, Gunpla Paul is alive.
Yes, he is. Why do you think I've been such good friends with Paul for so long? We're on 90. This Thursday is.
Oh yeah, the SD one. You were talking about that, Paps.
We've done together.
92. Dang.
That's dope.
Lots of good stuff coming out very soon.
That's a Thrusty McThrusterson build.
I wouldn't mind getting the 144 scale.
That's current.
Mm-hmm.
I did find a good Christmas present for Kyle, but I'm not saying what it is.
What?
You know,
I'd make me wait. Oh man.
You know what I'd like, Paps? A Fortune Meow Dynamaze.
Dynamaze. So like the off-brand.
There it is.
The Kirkwood version.
For Julio.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we looked at this last time.
Yeah,
that is real fucking nice, man.
The Krios.
Yeah, Stickler or Kearney on a break though. So
that's real fucking nice.
Is this the one that I was looking to get? Because I have a Krios, and I think there was 2 different kits for the Krios, right? And Pabs, you were telling us to wait for one and not the other. Was that the Krios? Was it this one?
I don't know.
I'll have a picture of it. I'll have to look, but yeah, I think maybe it was for the Krios.
I don't know. But yeah, that was all that was it. I have nothing else.
That's your update in resin news. Resin news.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Extreme Squad did just release more promotional images of the Master Gundam and the Fusanaki.
Oh,
Perhaps is it time for comic book hour?
Yeah, I think it's time for comic book hour.
No, not yet. I'm sorry, Miguel.
Oh,
I didn't mean.
I get comic books tomorrow.
Yeah, comic
Ooh,
books
that
tomorrow,
gunslinger. That gunslinger.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the gunslinger. I was surprised it was there over the weekend. I was like, oh, nice.
Yeah, my shop has a lot of those still. From 9, 10, 11, and 12. The only thing that's really gone.
I think now that 300's blown down and no one is on the hype train for it anymore, spawn issues are now easy to get a hold of.
Yeah, except for that tribute one.
Tribute one.
The tribute of Black Panther.
Yeah, Chad Bosman. Yeah, Chad Bosman. Yeah, that's why I'm glad I grabbed that one. I'm glad I didn't get a black and white one, but that's fine.
I got the black and white one. It's so good.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
But I was telling you guys last time, Pabs was, I don't know if I found Transformers #1.
Yeah, he told me. Did you end up buying it too?
Yeah, it, and it was like he showed it to me as he got it. He was like, "Dude, it's fucking mint." I was like, "Yep, I'll take it." He's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "I don't care. I'll take it. I'll take it." Like, give it to me. It was like it was in a cylinder. I was like,
Give it to me.
"Give it to me.
Give it to me.
Yeah,
Give it to me now.
I've been buying a lot of like '90s heat. I don't care what it's worth, as far as like if it's worth something or not. But I've been like,
well, don't overpay because right now comics are ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not buying them like if they're like basically like $20, $30. I'll pick them up.
You might be cheaper. I would look around just to be sure, because comic book stores have been. So that Wolverine issue I showed you guys, the black and white red.
Yeah,
I had to pay $15 for that, and I was like,
"Get out of here!"
Yeah,
get out of here!
But I haven't been able to find it anywhere else.
I got that for.
Hold up, my dudes.
Yes, it is coming out as well.
What?
Yes.
What the fuck is that?
Not sure if I showed that to you guys. Did I?
Dendrobium?
Yeah. It's the only thing they've showed us so far has been mostly renders, but not.
Let me know when you find it, Pabs. I'll just reshare your screen because I have access to it. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it. Hold on, I'm trying to find this picture still.
I like it. I like it a lot.
They're
but
like,
Miguel,
we're gonna make this thing like a 0.5 millimeter by 3/4 of a millimeter, and then we're gonna ask you to sand 2 nubs on it.
Yeah.
Fabulous. This one.
Oh yeah.
Is that a Krios? I don't know.
Is that a Krios? A Kyrios? Oh, a Kyrios. Yes, it's a Kyrios.
Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah.
No, it's a scribe.
It's an Oreos. I like this one.
It's an
Whatever
Oreo.
this is.
It's an Oreo Borealis.
Aurora Borealis.
Hey, we just already talked about
Comprise entirely inside of
F3. Let's
the vicinity
not bring that
of
back
your
up.
kitchen.
Wait a second.
Do you remember that episode of The Simpsons? Aurora Borealis?
Update.
Oh, update.
Pinky. Nope.
Oh.
Wait, let's go down to the joint. There you go. Nope.
Got to get some legs on there to get up to the full pink finger size.
Here you go. Because now it's bigger. It's
Definitely
bigger.
gonna make him bigger. You know, Brian gonna make him bigger.
Yeah.
God damn!
No, it's bigger. It's
What?
right.
I feel you, brother.
Yo, that's
Fucking hell, that is massive.
Oh my god.
Imagine building and painting that shit. Oh my god.
No, thank you.
Where's your Parrish?
Oh my god.
Wow,
Look at that engine.
that's really dope. It looks like a lot of resin.
It's not. It's plastic. It's a plastic kit.
Yeah, that's
Plastic? Get out of here. And it's 172?
Yep.
How fucking big is that?
Yeah, this is supposed to go on the. It's supposed to go on the GPO3.
Oh my god.
Plenty. It is plenty big, Julio, I think is the answer.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
It's a beaut, but not for us.
Well,
It's not for me.
Yeah.
Yo, those boxes must be huge.
Like
Paul,
That's what she
are they
said. Paul.
huge?
That's what she said.
So Miguel
No,
says.
Paul has
Miguel says, I want to at some point have all the 00 Gundams in resin, excluding the Exia. I am currently 204 right now.
Mm-hmm. And Jay Santos says steamed ham.
Steamed hams.
It's from the Simpsons. From the Simpsons.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's a senior winner trying to fucking impress Principal Chalmers. Isn't that from the Run Little Run episode?
Maybe.
Where they like keep replaying the scene, like the scene over and over again from different points of view.
You guys also have to
And,
remember
like
this
it has
is-
like Linguo, the robot.
I think so.
That's a,
Look at that
I think that's
booty.
the thing.
You guys also have to remember.
What?
Currently, this is just a 3D render. Like this isn't like an actual product image. So nobody knows what the quality of this thing is yet. Jesus Christ.
Hang on a second. Yes, Kyle.
It's upside down, Kyle.
It doesn't matter. It still has the same effect. I'm playing with alcohol markers,
correct.
guys. I feel like a real artist.
Oh wait, are those copies? What do you got?
No, I can't afford Copic, but it's the same
No,
shit.
that's fine. It doesn't matter. Exactly. It's the same fucking marker. That's beautiful. I'm super stoked.
Never used it before. Anyway, Pat, sorry, I got distracted. With the
Oh,
movie.
you're good. You're good. I was just saying, it's right now. It's just a 3D render. Who knows if they're able to pull off exactly what it is they're showing right now?
Oh,
Right.
so it's still heavily in production or
Yes.
prototyping.
Yeah.
I
So
wish they
there's
would
no
make it as a vacuum form kit, just 2 pieces.
One big scene. Fuck it.
They're gonna take the Bandai Big Gun like cue from the fucking 303E Deep Striker.
Right?
Hallelujah. I added so many joints when I modified mine to base modify that shit.
Man.
Static gun like straight over the shoulder. Oh. Never been so insulted.
Brings back memories, right?
Yo, Miguel, I feel really bad. If I do find one, I'm gonna give it to you.
What's he looking for?
What you giving him, Miguel?
Psych.
The resin, for the Curios. Not for the Curios, for the Dynamaze.
Why does he want to? Why do you feel bad about that?
Because he thought I had one, and for like weeks he's been bugging me about giving it to him, like selling it to him. And I'm pretty sure what Kyle's doing or something.
What?
Kyle's like, what?
Which one is he talking? He's talking about the Fortune Meow?
Yeah, the Fortune Meow one, yeah.
Meow.
Right, meow.
Andrew says Kyle's in his mind like booty, 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 booty.
Exactly. Booty sweat. Booty sweat.
Big booty bitches. Big booty bitches.
That's not a cheap kit, man.
I know. Tis the season.
Fuck.
Let him
La 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 la. Who wants
Go
to
hard right
play?
now. Yo, should I just drill a hole in here and add this so I can do action-based poses?
You might want to weigh it down a bit.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Put it away now.
This is pretty dense and heavy.
I mean, like is the peg gonna stay on there? Like you have to have the perfect diameter.
I gotta put a hole. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like burr it out, put it in there.
Yeah, why not do it?
Everyone shut up.
Okay.
1, it was the Chooch who lied. 2,
What?
This is Jay's
What?
time. It was Miguel says it was the Chooch. But this is Jay's moment to shine. Jay, read the comment and participate.
Read it out loud. Don't read it with your mind.
Oh yeah, Jay, you were saying something. G-Spot Run. You were saying something about a 5th horseman of the apocalypse. Her name is Providence, and her role is not healing, but unifying people after the carnage. Technically, if you want to get technified, unifying can be construed as healing. But either way, it's a really oddball sort of thing that it can mention in like the Book of Revelation, but if you go to older branches of Christianity and Judaism, she's mentioned.
So Dave B has a question. How are resin manufacturers shipping out dress-up kits? Last time I checked, international shipping has been axed due to code restrictions. Shipping has returned or has been in kind of a limited thing for a couple of months now. So that's how they can ship. Yeah, they are being shipped.
It's
It just takes
expensive.
time. Everything takes a lot longer now,
expensive.
and it's way more expensive. I have to ship a chopper to the Philippines. I'm probably going to set that up and do it tomorrow for the for the winner of the OMC. I think it was I can't remember the 3rd or the 4th place chose the chopper that I donated to that, which is great. So I'm going to be shipping that out, and it is quite expensive, but it's worth it. It's what you got to do. So be patient and bite it a little bit. It sucks, right?
Build
So,
upload in your time of waiting.
Been shipping a lot.
All right, raise a hand. How many have watched the most recent Mandalorian?
Oh, I have, of course.
I already know what goes on, so just talk about it.
All right, well, we don't care about you, John. You've had plenty of time to watch things.
Thanks, Kyle.
That is bullshit. We
All right,
totally care about you.
Spoiler alert
Brian,
for all
I'm
those
not
watching.
that.
Are we
I'm
okay
not
with
having
spoiling
Waffle
this,
Blast
Brian?
now.
It's almost 4 or 5 days later. We can spoil away.
Yeah. Okay, so how many of you guys were upset that he didn't grab his fucking jetpack to go sit?
yeah.
Like, he put that shit down and then he
Straight
went
up.
running up the hill.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Straight up.
get your fucking jetpack.
I wanna say it's parental panicking, but I don't know.
I want to say it's the storytelling. It was written that way.
Yeah.
I was pissed, but none of the other shit would have happened had he had the jetpack.
Yep.
You know what the
And
deal
here's
was?
the thing,
The
too.
deal was they probably wrote that shit out, and they were like, "Yo," and then he runs up the hill to go and get homeboy, and they were like, "Wait a second, why doesn't he fly?" And they were like,
He's got a jetpack. Oh,
because
he took it off.
when he was talking to so and so, and the thing was a deal.
And he
That's
forgot.
what happened.
Yep.
We solved it.
Another thing, too, I thought the dark shock troopers were human, but these guys are robots.
They're cyborgs, I believe.
Yeah, do I have my
I think
is that just them not following the lure of the comics and they're just kind of retconning it?
These are the wildest ones I've ever seen. They're normally like all black, but like solid. These were all like straight.
Where wasn't Darth Vader's crew his personal guard? Weren't they?
Yeah,
Dark
troopers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're cyborgs, but I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay, yeah, because they look like fucking Iron Man wannabes,
Right?
running around their shit.
That was the father.
Where's the kid?
What did Kyle drink?
True story.
This man's had a lot of pent up energy.
Yeah.
little Goku sitting there choking bitches. He's totally gonna go dark side. Get away from me! No, get away from me!
Yo, so Grogu definitely reconnected with the Force, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think there's some comments here that we should probably address from people.
Oh, what happened?
I'm just saying, like, so Hendren is betting on connecting with the Force. There's going to be Luke showing up. It's a good theory. Then we've got Miguel says it was written. I don't think
we're gonna get Mace Windu, guys. We're totally gonna get Mace Windu.
That'd be dope.
Gonna find out. He also survived Order 66, and he's gonna teach him how to be a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that was dope.
But dude,
painting them up and shit.
I can't believe they made Boba that badass. And you finally got to see it. You were just like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
like I was aiming for the other one.
If you look at Star Wars lore, though, the Stormtrooper's armor is like the fucking Bakelite of the 70s. It's
plasticine.
It's like reinforced plastic. Yeah, exactly. It's like not plasticine because plasticine is like a clay. But that kind of shit, right?
Oh,
it's
here's the other problem.
Yeah.
How the hell is Slave 2 driving underneath the fucking butt plug and no one shoots at him? He's just like, oh, that's a. And here's another thing. This dude's been following Mando this whole fucking time. He's like, oh my god, the Empire, they're back. I'm like, where the fuck have you been, bro? They've been here the whole time bothering him.
Mando this whole time. I think he's been keeping tabs on his armor, and he found out that another person nabbed it and was like, I'm gonna go get it because
he did say I've been tracking it for a while.
If Oliphant has it in the Wild West of Tatooine or whatever the fuck it is, like he's not a threat to lose it. But if it's other Mandalorian has, he might melt it down and turn into a.
I'm kind of curious how often Boba was like out of commission because apparently the little fucking dudes, they had the armor before they gave it to homeboy sheriff.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Slave 1. It's not Slave 2.
I don't know if Slave 2 was his dad's one and then he got Slave 1. I don't remember.
No, because Slave 1 is Boba Fett's vehicle.
Jango's.
Jango had one as well. Then it's the same vehicle. It's just
okay.
Got all his daddy stuff. When the dude lost his head, he got all of daddy stuff.
Got the Ultimate Collector's Series Lego model of it up there on my shelf.
Boy gets sliced up by what is it? Fucking Mace Windu does it?
Yeah, took that boy's head. He was like, "Give me your head." You hear me?
The Jawas, yes. The Jawas. The Beamer.
Jawas.
I don't know. It was pretty awesome. And
it was dope as hell, man.
We got 2 episodes left.
Yeah.
Jesus, so that's it?
That's it.
Yeah.
The season been going by.
I better see, like, at the last 3 seconds of the last episode, I better see Thrawn. I better see that motherfucker face.
God. What, dude?
There's been a lot of speculation that he's the one really doing everything over Moff Gideon. I'm like, oh, I really hope so. I hope they bridge the fucking gap between the Empire and the First Order, because, come on, it's been, 15 years between 6 and 7, and magically the New Order gets fucking, or the New Republic gets wiped?
It's supposed to be 30 years.
30 years, okay.
Actually,
but even then, like, between Luke and the flip between the whole thing between episode 1 all the way to 6 is considered roughly around the same time, and Palpatine had been working forever and a day with separatists and there you go, the timeline.
We literally have a live actually situation going on.
This is bigger. That's right, bigger.
Yeah.
So we can see the timeline he's talking about.
Un momento, por favor.
Make him bigger.
Explain it, Z. Don't just show it.
What's that?
Explain it.
He can't.
Oh,
he's showing it. He can't read it.
So the Mandalorian is basically right here, right there, and all this has happened, and all this is going to happen, which is going to be the Force Awakens, Black Jedi, and the Rise of Skywalker. So the First Order is going to happen here, but here's the dumb thing that I've been kind of hearing from people all over the interwebs, is that they're forcing Favreau and Filoni to tie in the last 3 movies into this shit.
Like, no, we want to forget about the last 3.
Yeah, so they're trying to find a way in to make it so Rey becomes
Rey
Skywalker. Yeah, so they want to make an actual Skywalker.
That shit.
Oh my god! Don't write. So when Kylo died, his soul went into her, combining with her soul, making it a real Skywalker, and that's why it's so fucking crazy. And apparently, she's one of the ones that is going to be training Grogu. And it's so
what?
No, please, no! Just burn the last 3 movies and forget they exist.
No.
Yeah, there's some shit out there. So
basically, they're gonna. If they do that, what they got? No, they gotta. What they gotta do is they gotta like George Lucasize those 3 that they already made, like 7, 8, 9, and they got to make it where like Rey is just like some like dune rat from wherever, and she just has like she gets some batch of bad juice and has like a crazy hallucination where she goes to meet a Link school worker on some like he thinks it's like an ocean, but it's really she's just in the middle of the fucking desert because she's crazy out of her fucking mind on moon juice, and then like and then that's it, and then they're like, oh, but here's what really happened. A better story.
Right? That would be awesome.
God, do they not listen to the fan base? No one wants that. They want to forget Rey exists. They want to forget the last 3 trilogies even had the word Star Wars written in the beginning.
Rey's arc is good and Finn's arc is good, and it was a good way for them to explore different.
To be honest with you, I wanted Finn to be the big dog Jedi, not fucking Rey.
Would have made him more.
I hate that the first movie they tricked us.
It would have been a bigger turn if Finn would have been that, like the big hero in the end, and then Rey would have, if they would have made tied Rey to Obi-Wan or something. I feel like it would have been.
They shit on Finn so hard.
That they fucking
Who gives a man a lightsaber and then cuts it from him?
They fucking blew mushroom magic that space magic that shit. They went fucking super robot over real robot.
Had they, it would have been fine had they said she, since she's Palpatine's daughter, granddaughter, whatever. Technically, she was supposed to be Han and Leia's daughter, and that's why Leia doesn't want to be a Jedi because she becomes bad. She sees it. She sees that my daughter becomes evil. So that's why she stops training, and that was supposed to be the actual story. Like Rey is the fucking bad guy, Kylo becomes the good guy, and that would have been a lot better. But because
not this whole she's really just gray. She's a gray Rey the Gray Jedi, like fucking.
Yo, you guys are really upsetting me now because I enjoyed those movies.
I enjoyed them, but they weren't.
I mean, they're not bad movies in themselves, but in the greater scheme of the Star Wars universe, no.
I'm not gonna mince
except Sharknado.
I'm not gonna mince words. Daisy Ridley is a great actress.
Yes,
it's not
great actress, great performance with what she was given.
Right.
But it was such a mismatch of directors, and they had to bring back J.J. Abrams with that movie, that there was no narrative set when these movies were made, or whatever narrative it was ignored in the second movie, and then they tried to fix the second movie with the third movie, and that was it. And then they were just like, we'll just go with what was made, and that's it. And that's the sad thing about it, because it had all the first movie had all the potential in the world to make the next two movies spectacular if they kept the same narrative, but they didn't.
Yeah. So apparently
there was too many directors changing it up. That was the problem.
Apparently there are deleted scenes out there that can change the whole story, like from what Abrams had kind of done with the movies.
Oh wow.
If they kept the same director, it probably would have been completely different. But they kept wanting to, I'll be better than that guy. I'll change his entire story. And he's like, I got to come back here and fix this shit now.
It's a balance, really, though, isn't it, Kyle? Would you say it's not just the directors and the producers as well? Because
the producers were really probably running a lot of that shit.
Look at that. Look at Alien 3, right? Alien 3 had 3 directors from start to finish, and they blew like I don't know how many millions of dollars before they actually started filming what we saw. Like the parts that end up being what it was, and it's weird because it's like a director dispute with the producers with visionary things. I can only imagine the amount of levity behind the Disney money monster, and then Star Wars as a cultural monster. Especially
when the amount of marketing and toy products that come out of Star Wars in itself. I mean, that's the reason why the prequels exist, is because the studios were like, hey, this is a huge investment. And George was like, I want to continue the story. And I'm like, fuck it, just make a shit ton of toys. So he just introduced a shit ton of new vehicles and a bunch of new robots and stuff. I mean, that drove the plot as, because it was a marketing thing.
And people forget that J.J. Abrams was the one that directed The Force Awakens. So he started that.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, and it was a good homage to the original.
Yeah, The Force Awakens was great because it set up these things where people were looking and seeing and theorizing what could happen, and all the theories were good. And then the rest of the other.
I really like that Palpatine was still alive.
I don't.
I mean, that was a good plot twist. I just didn't like the way they pulled it out.
She didn't burn him out the Force. He's still around.
If you guys want a real kind of
legends,
nice, look into the many moving wheels, and on something on a movie that's really beloved, is the holiday movies that made us on Netflix. The episode with The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. I wanted to watch that.
So if anybody's watched that, and because my wife and I watched it, I think last night, the amount of moving wheels for that movie and how that was made it kind of feels like how the last two Star Wars movies were made, and whereas for The Night Before Christmas it worked for the last two Star Wars movies it did not.
Yeah. So here's the thing too. If you don't like the last 3 movies, read the Legend Comics version. It's similar yet better. and they really should have not retconned the Legend comics. They should have built off of that because that was very well written and it kept a lot of what J.J. Abrams wanted to kind of do, but they went off in a fucking totally different direction.
Quick tangent. That RG Amatsumina conversion is available for pre-order. The full price is $54. Just saying.
Quicker tangent. Marvel's taking over doing the Alien comics, so who knows? We might see a little something more with the Xenomorph dog, depending on what Marvel does.
Well, that's the best thing about the Xenomorph in its base morphology. I'm going to say it's dumb.
Yes.
But it adopts the host's physiology.
Yeah, I love
it.
that.
So, if you looked at the greater comics, you saw like rhino xenomorphs, you saw like elk or whatever xenomorphs, crazy cool things. Like
if you look at the action figures, they have one with the praying mantis and a xenomorph DNA maxed up. They have one with a snake. What comes out looking more like what we've seen.
They have one with a gorilla too.
Yeah,
the comics go crazy on the animals.
Yeah.
I think too, right?
Yeah.
It was a figure for the gorilla xenomorph back in.
Guys, read Miguel's comic. This is right up my alley. I would love for them to go back to the old Republic.
I think it's comic book hour now.
No, but I think well, Miguel, they kind of are the place where he takes Grogu. That's from Old Republic. That Jedi Temple.
Vader has been there several times. It's been mentioned. He's been there.
Yeah. So that's twice now in the series where they've kind of gone to the Old Republic. So I'm hoping, they're.
I would love to see the old Jedi and old Sith because those guys are fucking badasses. Like the shit we've seen today is
nothing.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see that a Thrawn trilogy, like the all that kind of stuff when he was powerhouse. And I don't know, I'd like to see more of those guys hit the big screen because they've been thinking about doing side stories galore with Star Wars, and I think that's good. Get off of the main line, highlight the the popular side characters like they did with Clone Wars and Rebels and stuff of that.
While Clone Wars and Rebels are fine, I'd love to have seen like the original Jedi and Mando Wars.
Yeah. They could totally make a TV series out of it and really go ham on it. I think they do a great job. Plus, hit up the old Sith Lords, what they were up to and fucking killing planets and shit.
All I wanted Mandos to use shotguns. All right.
Yo, can we get Nick Nolte to play Darth Nihilus?
Wait, what? What did you say?
I need Nick Nolte to play Darth Nihilus. That'd be fucking dope, man. The whole Knights of the Old Republic would be fire as a movie or a series, even. What?
Oh, dude.
Yeah. They can expand on Vader too. I mean, there's a lot of shit in Vader's storyline too.
Yeah. The problem with that is you're still following a known character's past, and you already know that. Obviously, you already know their future, and that's playing.
I think they can take some liberties though, because we don't know the whole details of what happened between beginning and end. We just know it began and we end, and we got a couple of highlights. I feel like there's a good amount they could play around with.
This is why like Rebels and Clone Wars and The Mandalorian work so well, is because while there are still old characters in there, that's not the focus. The focus is on Din Djarin and
and Bo-Katan and all that.
Yeah, Bo-Katan and Ahsoka Tano. Like it works because it's their story, but it's still a cog in this large, humongous machine that you can link it to. And if they did stories on Vader, I just don't think it would work as well. Because
the comics are fire.
The comics go crazy. If you've read the comics, there is a lot of they can go over with Vader, because Vader does his own fucking thing for a while.
Yeah.
And you don't get any of that from the movies, and the books before the comics were even more in depth. I remember reading those, and they kind of happen in between Revenge of the Sith and the last one, Return of the Jedi, I believe. It happens and all that, and there's a lot of fucking shit that happens between him and Luke and a couple other entities. But they don't touch base on that. They could, just a mini series. I'm not looking for a whole, in-depth breakdown, but it could easily be a mini series or a movie
they need to do it in the way they're doing the Mandalorian, right? So Mandalorian, the reason why we all love the Mandalorian is because he's not a main character. He's just this random dude who is now tied to all these stories that we already know and love, and you're kind of exploring that. He's a side character, just hustling, right? That's what Pab just kind of said. I think they need to do the same thing with a Darth Vader story, where, like, you know how you played that game where he had the apprentice?
Fallen Order. No,
Starkiller.
Starkiller, yeah.
Starkiller. Like, if they go into that storyline as Starkiller kind of being that side, another side, or even that other android, that robot that he had with him, that was Vader's kind of spy, and she's like a side character, but you're kind of reliving that story, that would be badass, I think, where you could get the tie-ins to the Republic, to Vader, the shit that he's been up to, trying to kind of overthrow the Emperor and shit.
Look at Ursa's story in Rogue One. Like, that is, we already knew they had the plans, but we didn't know the whole details of it, and I think that was very well done. Like, to tie in such an important part of the movies. I mean, that's the beginning of A New Hope. You didn't know it was going to get to that point when you first started watching Rogue One.
They got the whole thing going was like these secret plans that were planned with these droids. And
so I mean, they could do something similar.
So I think that's why The Force Awakens was such a success that it was, because here are these two new characters. You got Rey and Finn, and they were the focus of the story. And you had Han Solo in there, but he wasn't the focus because his story is over. Luke's story is technically over. Leia's story is over.
They're just fan service.
They're there, but they're part of the larger machine, but they weren't the focus. As soon as the second and third movies came about, who was the focus? Luke was the focus in the second movie. Leia was the focus in the third.
Yep.
And it doesn't meld people.
And
I get your point there. I mean, but think about how much screen time do we actually get of Vader? Not Anakin, but Vader. It could be kind of new. If they do it right, it'd be hard. But I think if they do it right, there is a possibility where Vader's story wouldn't be something, oh, here's Vader and fan service. They could actually like highlight, and especially maybe he's not the main character. He's just a part of the overarching theme or what's going on in the short series of movie.
And they started with
like Z was saying, Starkiller, tied close to Vader. You get a lot of Vader action, but you're not really there to watch Vader. I mean,
they started with his temple on Mustafar and how he got that all together with the helmet and shit. That'd be fire, dude. That would be so fire.
And his like special.
So barring the comic book stories, the side stories, all the stuff that goes in depth in Vader's, like from him becoming Vader all the way up to his redemption arc in the final movie.
Yeah.
Like, for a casual moviegoer, how does that tie in for them? You know what I mean?
Well, I think
Lots of scenes of action and romance. I don't know.
No, that's a great point. But at this point, I think Disney should have realized. Do you know that the last two movies together did not make the same money as the Return of the Jedi?
Yeah.
At the box office. So I think Disney at this point needs to understand, fuck general public. It's the fans that are paying the bills. Make it for the fans.
That's rough.
But
Jedi was the.
You can see that for everything. You can say that for everything, but there's still nothing to do it because to them the public is the general public is still the big bucks. It doesn't matter if it's received well or not, as long as the general public goes in to see the movie or pays to see the movie. That's all that matters to them.
But that's what I'm saying. They didn't.
Why were they not interested? That's the curious thought. Like, what was the general public's deterrent from watching 7 and 8 or 8 and 9?
I think
I watched them knowing they were going to be something I wasn't going to fully enjoy.
I watched them all. Yeah, opening night. I think it was the internet. What probably a lot to do. But I think it was a wrong time to push the agenda. I think a lot of people take it for whatever it's worth. It's not me, but a lot of people were like, okay, another studio shoving this whole like, nope, it's enough men. We need a strong female lead. Like, I think people had kind of seen a lot of that happening already with a lot of their kind of whatever they were into, where they were like, all right, we kind of figured it out. We know what's happening. Great. Thanks. But that's not what it is. right?
And here's the thing: like, there's plenty of powerful female characters that didn't have to be shoved down people's throats. That did kind of deter me because I could read it, the writing on the wall, and I'm like, wow, not only are you doing disservice to Rey's character by forcing the limelight on her instead of it being a natural progression of, increase, because they could have easily done that without having to highlight it. And it's like, come on, I get every movie is a platform for messages and all this other bullshit, but there's a better way to do it, because if that's your end goal, if you do it in a more organic manner, you'll see greater result from it than forcing it in bold print that's the topic of the movie. And I'm like,
I mean, I'm inclined to agree. I mean,
yes,
I know people said they did it with Wonder Woman, but they did it with Wonder Woman in a good way.
No, Wonder Woman was better. I think that was the natural progression I'm saying, where with the Amazonians and all this, like, it wasn't forced down our throats. We grew to know her power rather than it being forced into our face. Like, we had an understanding from the get-go.
But I disagree with you guys on that, though. Wonder Woman was done awfully, I think.
Well,
I know nothing about the comic, so
the thing with Wonder Woman is, you went in that movie expecting that Wonder Woman was going to be the main focus.
Right.
Yeah, like, you go into the names in the title.
You go into a Star Wars movie expecting to have a myriad of characters as the main focus, right?
Yeah.
You went into the first. You went into the original. You went into the original trilogy, watching Han Solo, Chewbacca, Luke Skywalker, Leia. Like, you went in those wanting to see what happens to all of those characters. You go into
family.
You go into the new trilogy. What are you going in there for? To watch exactly. Nobody knew.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, sure. Actually, that was the story arc I was actually interested in, because it's like, oh wow, a dude who actually is conflicted by the dark side. He's not just full, let's go, let's be fuck up, let's kill and murder. He's like, hold on, I want to do this, but I don't want to do this. I like that. I wish they had played more into that.
And I agree with Tex. Linda Carter would wreck her. And here's why I kind of disagree with Jay here. And now you see it in the second one that's coming out. And I was just looking at the trailer just yesterday and thinking that in Wonder Woman and then Superman versus Batman, they made Wonder Woman much stronger than Superman. They made her like the one person.
No, she got mollywhopped by Superman versus Batman. He mollywhopped the hell out of all of them.
I thought Wonder Woman does beat Superman in a few comics. Though
they all kick his ass in some way or another. But that political kind of tone of she's on the same level or stronger was forced into that movie. And then now you see it in this new movie, Wonder Woman 85. There's literally a scene where they show her struggling to push two cars apart. And it's like, okay, well, is she strong or is she not?
Oh,
like,
there's plot to that, actually, Z. Without ruining anything, there's a reason why that's happening. That's why she has to use the golden armor. There's actually a plot to that. Something happens to her.
Please, yeah. I actually look forward to that movie.
It comes out in like 10 days.
It comes out
12 days, 13 days, something like that.
Yeah, I see your point in that, Z, but I have to say that there's actually plot to that. Yeah.
Listen, I'm all for it. I just think that, like you were saying with Wonder Woman, you know that she's strong. You know she's this Amazonian who's had all this training, who can stand up to her counterparts in the Justice League on her own. It shouldn't be forced. And I know a lot of people loved it, but I, for the same reason, was like, listen, when I watched Batman vs Superman, I walked away going, holy fucking shit, Wonder Woman was badass, and the Superman and Batman were kind of like little fucking bitches. This movie sucked.
Oh my god.
So it's not that. It's just like but then Wonder Woman came on and it was like, it was, yeah, she's so much stronger, she's so much better, she's taking on this guy, that guy, and then you kind of go back and go, okay, well, now plot twist, something's happened where she's not as strong, so she needs this red suit. No, I don't read Wonder Woman comics, Freddie. I don't read all the fucking comics, but I have plenty of them. But here's the thing, on screen, you don't need to force it. If people who are fans of the Wonder Woman comic books or the Justice League, they know where Wonder Woman stands in the Justice League and on her own. There's nothing that no one needs to be convinced just because she's a female, she's better, or she needs to be shown better. No, we get it. I grew up in the Carter as Wonder
Woman. we should probably stop talking about Wonder Woman because that was a success story, and talk about Captain Marvel, which was definitely jammed down people's throats. In fact, it was even said from the woman who played it that, "Oh, I want to bring in this." I'm like, oh my god, this is not how you empower people. Don't. Oh, I really hate this. It's like
they needed to do Endgame. They needed her.
Yeah, they need Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Fine, she's great, but then in the Endgame,
And they couldn't bring in mutants. So
To get on
they
another
already
cool
kept them
Star
normal.
Wars note
Yeah.
about badass female characters, the scene in
It's
one of the
'cause X-Men
Vader
wasn't-
comics where the handmaidens guarding Padme's tomb beat the shit out of Vader.
Bro, that's one of the most recent arcs in the comic book. That shit was dope.
I love it.
Yeah, it was dope as hell.
It
He was
just-
like, "Oh shit, Padme!" And she was like, "Nah, bitch," and she smacked him in the helmet. It's fucking
Got him.
dope,
It's just
man.
funny because it four handmaidens turned into essentially badasses, and they beat
Wait,
them
guys,
every movie
speaking of
since
which-
Vader.
Who's gonna go rent New Mutants?
Dude, I want to watch
That's
that.
it already, dude.
I
I
do
don't
too.
have to rent. I could have seen that shit for weeks and weeks now, and I haven't on purpose.
Yeah.
What am I gonna
It's
watch
alright.
it?
Whatever. Okay, whatever, Brian. Not everyone's
don't
gonna
think-
torrent the fucking movie.
It's alright.
Or nothing. I had a fucking. I have options. I have things.
I have options things. I just didn't know it was rentable until today
Well,
when I went to
there's some
Walmart.
there's some interesting convo happening in the chat with regards to Captain Marvel and Rogue and whatnot. But you don't think the New Mutants was good? Like you don't think it's good, or do you watch it and you don't want to watch it? Or
Like,
I watched
all right, I'm a fan of. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Claremont's work and Sankiewicz's art for New Mutants, and so I feel like the
Been
producers
reluctant.
consistently fucking the fans over on the regular, and that's what
Mhm.
they're doing with it.
is it still Fox? Was it still Fox?
Yeah.
Mutants?
Makes me wonder: are producers even fans of their own right of anything? Like
They're like this.
Oh, absolutely
they
not.
mustn't be. They're fans of money. There we go. Yes.
I want to get into X-Men, but the movies, like the movies, I just ruined. I don't like the X-Men movies. It's
X-Men
very.
They did some dope shit
They're
recently. Like
hit or
real
miss.
No. Well, Tim says buy
Couple-
Mecca decals.
I
Yo.
did.
It's him.
You gotta send us all decals now, bro.
Outside of first
No, he
class,
doesn't gonna do shit.
yeah.
Tim's
Outside
good.
of first class, all the X-Men movies were garbage.
Well,
Yeah, I liked First Class. It was
I
pretty
didn't-
good.
I didn't like.
Logan
Michael
is good.
Fassbender
And
as
First
Magneto
Class
was the best.
Very good. I agree with you. But
Yeah.
I like Logan.
Logan
Logan was good too. Logan was good too.
I haven't seen Logan because I didn't want to get my hopes up for another X-Men like movie.
Nah, Logan's fire.
Yeah.
Logan's
I don't
great.
know, I would wait
Worth a watch
because
anytime.
I feel like
As long as you're a fan of Wolverine or X-Men comics and have any tertiary
Okay.
knowledge of that shit, it's a great movie.
oh my god, it's phenomenally done. I mean, because the Wolverine was pretty good, and then having Logan follow it was like redemption from Wolverine Origins. Redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah, Origins was bad. Everybody
Yeah,
knows
Logan-
that.
Yeah, it was
You know,
so
Ryan
bad.
Reynolds
Logan
makes
was-
fun of himself.
No, so Miguel, Days of Future Past was pretty good. I guess I'll give
Yeah,
you that.
it wasn't
So,
bad. No, I agree with you. That also wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
First Class and Days of
Yeah.
Future Past was and you know, but everything else, like especially like that last one, the Dark Phoenix or whatever the hell it was.
There was one scene on the train that was fire.
I don't know if I've shown you guys this before.
Fire.
Fire. Oh yeah, I've got
Yeah,
that.
the
Send it to
encyclopedia.
me. Send it to me.
I've got that.
Pay me for shipping and I'll send it to you.
Well, John, I don't know if you guys seen this before, but it's Peter Parker and J.
He said pay
Jonah
for shipping.
Jameson. They about to kiss.
Just let me know. I'm not into Marvel enough to care about.
Guys, we don't talk about Apocalypse though.
We
Yeah.
talk about that. That scene on the train was fire, though. It was.
That movie is just
That scene on the train was fire, man. I must say.
Fressy.
Yeah, all I know is Deadpool 3 is confirmed and it's gonna be badass.
Yeah.
I know. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Freddie wants a Magento sequel.
Magenta.
I was told
I
he
love
won a
magenta color.
where he hunts down some more Nazis.
Is Magento the alter ego
That
to
was sick.
Magneto?
Magento 2. This time
It's Magneto's younger brother.
This
Magenta.
time,
He's
it's
Italian.
future.
Yeah, no, I'm also a huge X-Men
Magento,
fan.
Days of Futures Past.
Days of Futures Past.
Guy, I've seen that Gambit. It's the one with Eric Roberts. If that's the one you're talking about, yeah, that was Gambit done right, and I hope someone picks up that director and makes a Gambit film with that guy. Morbius looks pretty good. Morbius looks pretty good.
Magenta is the best character in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Also,
Here's a good chance for Jared Leto to finally be a good comic book actor.
I mean, we'll see what he's like in the Snyder Cut of the Justice League because he's playing Joker again in Justice League. And this is better.
Hopefully it's better. Come on, guys, breathe.
Wait,
We're not making it breathe.
Is it coming out or is it out?
Or trash fire unless he's getting his head beaten to the concrete by Evan Gordon.
So the Snyder Cut is not out yet. It's 2021.
Zack Snyder, whatever.
So they're just redoing some certain scenes or the whole
It's a
movie?
whole new movie.
The whole movie.
So why call it Snyder's Cut? Why can't they just retcon it and say
So
Justice
before
League?
before Snyder's kid died, they had filmed and cut around 80%, and then obviously his kid died. He left. They threw Whedon in, and Whedon didn't like how dark the movie was, so he went ahead and reshot almost everything.
Yeah, so let's kill Wheaton because DC, it should be dark. It should be dark. It's not Marvel.
They even make a joke about that in Deadpool. What is this, DC?
Yeah.
It's dark.
So that's why we got the Justice League that we got with the themes and all that stuff that was in Batman vs Superman that was completely gone because it was a Whedon film.
No more mustache Superman.
Here's my thing about the whole Zack Snyder cut that everyone keeps fucking acting like it's gonna be the godsend to fix all of DC's problems. Batman versus Superman, the extended cut, wasn't that basically his? And it was still a fucking garbage movie. It didn't fix nothing. Oh yeah, let's add 60 more minutes. It should fix the whole movie. It was still garbage.
Wait,
I don't have any hope in his cut being any better.
So
It'll be better than what we got.
Yeah, on a level, I agree with you, Kyle, because
I've already seen it. It's the damage is done. That's the problem. I've already seen it. The damage is done. You can't fix it.
But also, as a Justice League fan growing up, I'm hoping for better as well.
Kyle watched the Rob Schneider cut.
I brought the Rob Schneider cut. That's why it sucked so much. Go figure. I should have watched Zack Snyder's cut.
Well, that story was garbage, right? That
When I
story
was growing
garbage.
up, we had a saying in my house. I'm sorry, when we grew up, we had a saying in my house, and that saying was, "Wish in one hand and shit in the other."
In the other,
Tell
yeah.
me which one gets built first.
Schneider's List. Venom.
I watched the trailer. Back to Justice League real quick.
Yeah.
Like I watched the trailer, and I mean, it looked. I'm cautiously optimistic just because of what I've seen so far.
There's a trailer for
It's trailers. There's more than.
Schneider's List.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it looks. I'm cautiously optimistic because it has what's his name? Fucking Darkseid and
and that's all it should have had. So if you watch the animated,
they alluded to him, so they might as well.
Yeah, right. Like you 3 different times you allude to Darkseid, and then
He literally goes into the future and sees the fucking symbol. I'm like, come on.
and then you get
they have Darkseid and
Steppenwolf.
then like Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, they have
No, send his henchman. Send his henchman. It's cool.
They have a different design for Steppenwolf. It doesn't look like he's as prominent in the movie as whatever Whedon cut.
Yeah.
Dude, the Whedon cut was that guy's CG. I was like, I don't know what year. What was it? 2018 when it came out. I was like, this is the worst CG I've seen in a action film in years. What the hell?
So Dave B is asking any thoughts on the next Venom movie. I mean, we've seen the logo. We've seen the logo.
You got for the Venom movies, guys. You gotta. So it has to be a little bit campy. You need to understand that, and you need to give it time to develop. I think the second one might be like, good but not great. But then when they finally connect it back to the rest of the MCU and Spidey, you're gonna start seeing more.
What people understand is Venom, even though he's spawned from Spider Comics, he's lived on his own for a very long time, like what 15 some odd years. He's had his own story arc away from Spider-Man.
Yep.
And that's where they're going right now because they can't really integrate Spider-Man because of the whole fucking Fox to Disney, all that MCU nonsense. So they're really just sticking to what's currently going on in the comics for Venom, which is his own thing where he's kind of taking care of his. And hell, if they bring in Noel, oh my god, that would be fucking intense.
I don't think that it's a Fox issue at this point because I mean Fox and Disney are currently working.
It's owned by Disney,
to get this whole Spider-Verse thing, but. Yeah, like I mean, Kyle, I agree with you. The fact that Venom, even in the first movie, is supposed to be, or like Eddie Brock is teaching the symbiote how to, what's good and bad and all that stuff.
Yeah,
like it's not going to meld well if they then
more the anti-hero thing.
Yeah, if they insert Venom into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and have him act completely different from his first iteration, they might as well just make a complete do a reset on Venom and make him into what he was before the massive story of him becoming an anti-hero. And
that's why Spider-Man 3, it was awful. It was like, okay, Venom just showed up out of nowhere. Hey, there he is.
Topher Grace. You couldn't pick the skinniest fucking dude to be Venom.
Although I enjoy Topher Grace, but they're not doing Noel, but it'd be great if they do. Like, I mean, this series, The King and Black.
I mean, Noel is still recent. He's still new in the comics, so I don't think he's going to make it to the big screen anytime soon, but still.
But he will eventually.
In the future, maybe.
But yeah, you got to give it time. Like, you got to let Venom develop, and they're going to get better.
What you mean? You mean pussy wasn't well developed?
I thought it was rushed. I thought the first one was really rushed. Yeah,
I'm sick.
I think it's set up pretty well.
I'm
with
hungry.
Havoc and all the other guys. Plus, they did introduce Scream, so we could have her come into the play.
Yeah.
At this point, I just I would rather watch, like, out of all of those movies you guys have just mentioned, including the Snyder Cut and all that stuff, I would much rather watch the second Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah.
First one was pretty good. I think they did a good job interlocking all the different between Spider-Gwen and fucking old man Spider-Man to
I mean, not even the story, visual wise, things are moving at 12 frames per second, and then as the movie progresses, he finally starts to move in the 24 frame, like just really subtle cues as to his evolution from the Miles Morales to Spider-Man.
No, I thought that was a great movie. That was an amazing movie. It was awesome.
Yeah. It's my comfort movie. Like if I want to watch something but don't really want to pay attention to it, I have it in the background.
That's why you love the glitch, Pabs.
Yeah, that's why I hate that.
Yeah. It all makes sense now, Pabs.
unlike a Wheat movie, it all comes together. Yep.
And speaking of coming together, guys, we've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Why don't we wrap this up?
Here.
Call it a night on this fabulous Critiqual Buildoff numero uno. I got I'm gonna still throw myself into the abyss. Hey, so this one here, Gunpla and Chill, right? Sorry, you saw my nipple ring through it. Yeah, Gunpla and Chill here. Pabs loves it when I say.
You were too low definition. You didn't have to say it. You didn't see it.
So close.
The more you know.
Everybody's 19 once. Okay. So yeah, Gunpla and Chill. This is an old Zach Aurelius shirt that I picked up right before he discontinued to run a long time ago. It's just commented on earlier by I don't know if it was Hendren or Ty. I can't remember. Anyhow, So core build off, Critiqual, having fun, making tiny little robots.
He gets bigger. Don't worry.
He gets bigger.
Making Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back on Thursday with my Workbench Stream 92. Come and join us. We're going to be talking about stuff and building things, and God only knows what the fuck I'm going to be working on, but it'll be a good time anyway. Who's next? Jay.
Hi guys, I wasn't working on tiny robots. I was working on thick robots. I got some done on this. I had to take a break. I hit a bit of a roadblock.
Uh-oh.
Not a bad one, just I don't know what I'm gonna do next, so I need to let it sit down for a hot minute. Find me JSack on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, everywhere. In your cornfield, in your attic. We have done some damage to this attic. You're gonna want to just burn it down and buy a new house.
Wow.
It's haunted now.
We're looking for our next attic. Tabs, you have a new house.
Attic.
Yeah, that's me. That's what I worked on. I actually got stuff done today. Not so much into the Star Wars combo because I don't know too hell of a lot about it.
It's okay.
But,
You're a Padawan.
Because someone hasn't been watching any of it.
Hey,
Don't worry, Dylan, you're a youngling.
I watched Mando, not the newest one, but I watched it. Freddy, I'm not doing horrible. I already done told you that. Go eat a burrito. No, have Meg tell you to eat a burrito. Yeah,
Freddy just wanted you to say horrible.
No, nobody do horrible this year. Just fuck Freddy.
Yeah, fuck Freddy.
I don't want to. No.
Bye, John Lynn.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Brian.
¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
¿Por qué?
Porque eso sí que es. We did not do the drawings this evening.
Oh,
Kyle.
yeah.
I
So,
apologize. I said we
unlike
would
you
start,
guys,
and all I
I've
did was
been
make a robot.
drawing foodies and stuff. No, it was good being back with you guys. I miss you guys. I guess I'll show something Gunpla related instead of being all perverse.
Hey, forget about it. You
Look at all the white stuff.
You're doing a little bit of figure drawing.
And I even got some scribing here and then some other goodies. And
Dude, the work you've been doing.
I'm feeling proud of this thing, to be honest with you. I was on a super good high, and I was like knocking stuff out, and I was like on a drive. I was like, hell yeah! So I'm glad I made some improvement, and I have some design ideas I want to implement for some more strapping and some more armor plate stuff. Actually, what fell was my design I want to do for the underside was. I was like, oh, I'll glue that there so when I come back to it, I know what the hell I left off at. So I got taped it. So, yeah.
Awesome.
It's been fun, guys.
Yeah,
Fabulous. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you being around, man.
Oh, thank you.
Right around the clock to Mr. Julio.
Yo, thank you guys for hanging out and shit. I wasn't alone today. I appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Fucking Cyberpunk comes out. I'm gonna
if you don't do web power
on my face, bro. I'm gonna run around and throw fucking computer parts at people. Incredible.
Motherboard.
RAM.
Sound card. Motherboard. Sound card.
Network card. Ugh.
I'll stream for a while and paint some stuff with you. Maybe I'm doing things over here to backpacks and such. I'll see you tomorrow.
Are you gonna hack the world?
I'm gonna try to.
Hack the world.
Did you have a Baja Blast today?
No.
Thanks.
Pams. Look how sad that man is. Somebody buy him a Baja Blast.
Thank you for watching tonight. I had a great time.
Shit.
So December 19th, episode 2 of season 2 of Critical Builds.
Yeah.
With one Bill Wushman. I guarantee you don't want to miss it.
Word up.
I hope. Yeah, so Critical Buildoff. If you guys haven't yet, why not? And
I submitted one.
you guys want to submit a build for Critical Builds, the link to the Google Forms to submit is in my bio, Chris_Pabs, youtube.com/R3D5UNZ to watch past episodes of Critical Builds. And then, also, I totally forgot to announce it. Critical Builds is now on Twitch.
Yeah.
That'll be so whenever episode 2, December 19th, it comes up, it will also be on Twitch. So if you guys prefer that platform, it will also be there. So it's twitch.com/Critical Builds. Critical Builds is just one word, so just type that in. And if you guys want, you guys can follow. So there you go. Thank you for having me. It's been fun.
Thank you for being you, Babs.
Thank you for accepting who I am.
Thank you for being a friend.
We'll be seeing you next time, Master Ronan Mandoronian.
The Mandaronian,
Mandaronian.
Wow, Colleen told me to stop from the other room. Damn.
Stop.
That's how you don't be annoying. Holy fuck, I'm sorry.
The power of the sun.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to buy Mecha Decal Sheet 3.
Yeah,
on sale now and pre-order them, and first 100 people get awesome other stickers and shit and whatnot. And
he went from brown Paul to brown Tim for some reason.
I'm just helping out my friends who make cool products.
Man, look at that focus.
Oh, really?
His face is so clear.
It's so clear.
Man, look at that.
I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow, or
ASMR.
Talent Wednesdays.
Try a Batman voice. Where are the drugs?
And
Where are the drugs?
On Thursday, I might crash. And I'll see you guys in Critical Builds. I will submit a build that can critique me, so don't miss it. Yep. Other than that,
in stock now.
I've already ordered mine, so go get them.
What do you mean? They on the shelves?
On the shelves, apparently.
Ready for your orders.
Shit.
Get them before Jay can get the
Somebody call the cops.
I would like a frog gang, Tim.
So in summation,
the rest of the evening.
buy Mecha decals. Please, if you can have the opportunity, visit our affiliate stores, USA Gundam Store and Galactic Toys out in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Thank you guys for tuning in and seeing another fabulous KotoKai Robo-Dojo. This is the Critiqual Core Buildoff, episode 1. So we'll see where we go. Wonderful wild world of Mecha. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.